I didn't see it coming. Others did, but I didn't. I mean, just because the car knocks, is that any reason to junk it? I just thought Frank and I needed a tune-up after 15 years. My friends tell me I can be pretty naive.
He's using you, Lisa. He just wants you to keep the home fires burning till he gets home from the hunt.
The Word doesn't promise us that we won't be without problems.
Oh, Lisa, be real. You have let yourself go. And you know, Frank works around a lot of attractive women.
Well, I was totally taken off guard when Frank came home and told me he was leaving. He'd met some woman at a convention, Natasha.
That no good for nothing, rotten, ugh! You're better off without him. Men, who needs them?
You have made a solemn vow before God and other witnesses, a covenant, Lisa. By being divorced from him, you could cause someone else to stumble and commit adultery.
There are two sides to every story. And you know, Frank obviously was not happy in this relationship. Why?
Everybody had a different opinion about what was right and what was wrong. All I knew was how I felt. I was angry, I was hurt. I was still in love with Frank. I desperately wanted him back.
You've got to be kidding, Mom. After what he's done to you, to us, he doesn't love us. You're crazy for wanting him back. I hope he never comes back. Never.
I just wanted to stay in bed, pull up the covers, and die. Actually, the pain is the only thing that helped me remember that I was still alive.
Curse him.
You'll be cursed.
Girl, it is a curse to get older.
God was nowhere. I prayed and I heard nothing. I went to church and I was miserable. It's funny, but when Frank left me, I left God. But he waited, just like I waited for Frank. Faithful, devoted, committed, all those things I hated myself for being. Finally, I got back into the Bible, and his words without condemnation wooed me back.
Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth.
Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them. For the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you.
He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty.
Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not into your own understandings. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will make your path straight.
No answers as to why, no explanations, just hope. Something I couldn't get from anybody else. You know, it's funny, when everyone else abandoned me, when I left God, he stayed, and he took me back, just like I took back Frank eventually. It hasn't been all happily ever afters. I lost friends, trust, confidence, but God gave me back something immeasurably more important.